Hi, welcome back. So, did you see the post Rachel Edward made on X, where she
Yeah.
said, as a lady, you can't settle for a man with 800k as salary in Lagos, 1 week, and your man's salary is finished, baby girl. So I saw somebody's response on it. The person was like, as senseless as this is, watch her marry a good man. Men are attracted to things like this. They are on Insta blog insulting her, but they will be in her DM begging her. Until men start setting their priorities right when it comes to their choice of women. Una go dey see shege, 800k on top wig, on top head we no correct. but then, looking at it from this aspect, from a man's perspective, most men know what they want. They really do know what they want. So, and you wouldn't, I think she just posted this thing for controversy. She knew what X was all about. Give them something for engagement. Doesn't mean this will reflect who she is. I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
I understand what you're saying. Like, it's not reflecting who she is, but the thing is this: there are women now. Respect to all women. I really believe these words that 800k, a man that earns 800k as salary cannot be able to take care of his woman or his family. Because let's actually look at this thing honestly. We are in a world where it's as if there's this unspoken pressure upon men or on men by women. I don't know if I'm making any sense right now. Like, there's this pressure on men that you have to take care of a woman from her breathing to her going to bed and waking up. You get? And I don't feel that, I don't buy into that narrative at all. I believe that
people will start saying that you're a pick me kind of girl.
What do you mean by a pick me? See, from my own standpoint or from my own point of view, we are created differently because we have different work or things to bring to life or to nature.
Okay.
We all have what we bring to the table as far as the word life is concerned.
And
now,
from what you're saying, sorry I'm cutting you, but from what you're saying, as regards to what she posted, there was something you said about men being pressured. That thing has been a man's way of life from its time of inception.
No, I disagree.
Why?
When we were growing up, even you, secondary school, were you doing anything to impress any woman by what you bring? Was it not to iron your uniform? Iron it very well.
There was always a standard to meet up.
A standard to meet up, which is maybe what you bring, like in terms of your intelligence.
See, when I was in school, hold on, don't go there. When I was in secondary school, see, I was usually given 150 as food money then. I had this girl I crushed on in school then. Victoria is her name.
Yeah.
So most definitely she sees it, she knows. I think she's married now with a child or two. Then in school, during break hours, I would use my own feeding money to buy food for her.
Was she demanding for it?
If she was demanding for it, I wouldn't totally say yes.
She wasn't demanding for it. See, to love someone, whether directly or indirectly,
you must go out of
translates to giving.
That's great. That is it. But
it is your own decision to do that. If I'm in love with somebody, I want to give without the person demanding anything from me. But what I'm trying to say is that this, our generation, put it as a demand that once you're saying you like me as a man, you have to give me something.
That is now.
That is what I'm saying. You don't demand for it.
But this thing has not been. It's something that has been happening before now. Just that the PR about this whole thing now started happening now.
It's not about PR.
No, understand what I'm saying.
Even the days of our mothers.
No, those days, as far back as 2019, let's say the 1990s to now. 1990 to 2010. There was pressure, but it was not this open. It was not out there on everybody.
Even if it was open or not, what I'm trying to say is a woman placing a demand on a man that because you so much as say I like you, we are not even sure if we are going to date or not. You have to be dropping money. It's completely wrong. Because the same way your brain functions in terms of intelligence and your capacity to bring something to the table as a man, that is the same way my own brain functions as a woman. What I'm trying to say is this: I can make ends meet as a woman. I can buy myself whatever I need to do my baby girl life.
Sorry, what era were you born, please?
What era was I born? The same era that you were born.
I don't understand. You cannot be born in the same era.
It is the same era that you were born.
Because you cannot be telling me this and you're expecting. See, growing up, I understood. In fact, I've seen the situation where most women would tell their child that a man is supposed to provide for them everything that they need. That's the job of the man.
That's the job of the man.
Yes.
In the context of a family. No. Like you're my husband.
Nobody's giving them that context. I've not seen. No, most families.
Okay, I don't know.
Families.
Okay, let me not say, because people will now be like, hey, I'm trying to like maybe buy favor or something.
Exactly.
The way my mom raised me up and my siblings.
Okay.
We don't even, like, even if you're my fellow woman, to beg you for something is even difficult for me to do. I mean, see, we all have levels. Like a secondary school girl now who just finished SS3 has what she's thinking of. She has her own little needs. It's not as same as somebody who is 30 years old.
That's true.
You get. So we all have levels of needs and all that. But what I'm trying to say is this: nobody should put pressure on anybody.
That you cannot take away from a Nigerian woman at this point. I'm not saying there are no good Nigerian women. What
I'm trying to say is, even, do you know, I lived in Abuja for a while before relocating back to Lagos.
Okay.
Even in Abuja, there is this pressure on women as well.
To provide.
To take care of men.
And no, we here in Lagos, we have that narrative of Abuja men, gigolos. I'm not saying it's everybody.
That's why I use the word.
I'm not saying it's everybody. But
that's why I use the word. Nobody should put pressure on anybody to provide anything. See, I think there are more to life than buying you wigs and shoes and taking you to luxury restaurants that you cannot afford by yourself.
I think Rachel needs to hear this because
like you said, she made the post just for.
At first, when I saw this, I was like, it might not be cruise, you know, it could be her lifestyle. Then who's Rachel? If you're BBN Nigeria, if not for Big Brother Nigeria, who would have known who she was?
I don't know her. Maybe because I don't watch Big Brother.
So it was 800. Seeing 800 kids.
Everybody that earns 800 in this economy,
you're 800 can I want to see Jackpot?
Yeah. See, if you're earning 800k now, and you know, and your village people know they follow you. All you need to do is to find a good location. I mean, a place where you can actually pay an affordable rent. It's not that you're earning 800k and you want to go and live in Lekki. That 800k no go do you.
That is, wait now, if you're doing a legit job. Yes, because I don't mean for now any job aside tech, even tech no go even pay 800k a month. Now, except if you do remote job, you're doing a foreign gig. Because I know most Nigerian tech companies want to use you.
Yeah, so tell me about it.
Yeah, they would use you to the extent that you're no longer useful in your own life.